Hey, what's going on, guys? So I just finished playing one of the more recent betas for wherewindsmeet, and I gotta say, this game is not what I thought it was going to be. When it was originally announced, I assumed it was going to be like a single player Souls-like experience, which I was kind of like, another Souls-like. Man, well, I'll check it out. And I was pleasantly surprised that it does not seem very much like that at all. This is actually, I guess it's going to be free to play. I didn't even know it was free to play. Apparently, I don't know much about this game outside of what I played, but the gameplay was pretty fun in the closed beta. Visually, I think they're doing a great job. You can actually change the the lighting or the vignettes in the world. There's like a setting where you can change how the game looks, and you can stick with what the developers have pinned for you, or you can change to different styles, which I thought was pretty awesome. And then gameplay wise, obviously it's an MMO, which I was a little bit surprised about. You can play it solo, and then once you hit level 10, you can use the multiplayer functions in the game and play co-op with other players. But I didn't notice a lot of jankiness in the gameplay. Usually when you have games that have these multiplayer features, it's really hard to get down that combat and make it feel smooth. But I think the developers are doing a pretty great job. This is going to be a game that I think you could play solo and not have to worry about having any of that multiplayer lag that we experience with games like maybe Genshin Impact or Wuthering Waves. And now that I reference those games, it really brings me back to the point that this game feels a lot like those games. It almost feels like a gacha game, but it also didn't feel like a gacha game. Like, I didn't feel like I was having to get all these things to unlock characters and all that dumb shit. Like, I think it's just the aspect that it's free to play and there's a battle pass that makes me relate it to those games, especially when you're looking at your quest log and stuff. There's like that radial menu, but I think that's just normal for a lot of games these days. It would be a little weird every once in a while when I would see like this banner thing kind of pop across the screen as like, this player did this, or this is how you go there, and I'm like, this feels like a multiplayer game. But it also doesn't. It almost is like the developers don't really know which way they want to go with this. Like, they want to make a single player game, but also have it be multiplayer. I'm not sure. It sounds like I didn't really enjoy the beta, but honestly, I really did. And I think this game has a lot of potential. There's a chat log so you can talk with other players, so you're not like entirely playing solo. Which didn't seem very toxic. Sometimes in MMOs, the chat log gets pretty toxic. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Still no release date for the game, but I'm excited to check it out when it fully launches. I think so far the developers are doing a great job. They even did like a little fireworks thing at the end of the beta that I wasn't unfortunately able to take part in because I have to work. But still, I think that this game's got a huge amount of potential. The multiplayer aspect kind of worries me with the battle pass. Or I don't think it's really called a battle pass, but it's stuff like that concerns me, because then it's like, you gotta have content for that, right? People want to play your game to experience the content and have a reason to grind that battle pass. So obviously it was a limited beta. I didn't do every aspect of the game. I did get to fight a bear, which was pretty funny. So let me know what you guys think. If anybody hopped into the beta, let's talk about it down below. Peace.